Hello everyone. So my case study is the update of Alachua County Comprehensive Plan for the period 2019 to 2014. First, I will give you an overview about this planning process. So this planning process is to update the comprehensive plan in Alachua County based on the period of 2011 to 2013 and update it to the period of 2019 to 2014. The leading organization for this planning process is the Board of County Commissioners. And so on March 13, 2018, the planning process was the Board of County Commissioner in Alachua County notified the state about their plan updates. And on July 25th, 2019, the Board of County Commissioner voted to transmit to the state for review at its public hearing. And the state public hearing had no comments or proposed amendments. Then on November 12, 2019, the public hearing was held by the county to adopt the amendments. So the main organizations involved in this planning process is Board of County Commissioners. It has 5 members, where each member responsible for one district in Alachua County. And this information can be found through this link. Yeah. So the purpose of the planning process is to update the comprehensive plan for the time period 2019 to 2014. There are 4 broad categories of topic areas: the land use and development standards, the public facilities and services, the economic opportunity and affordable housing, the natural resource protection. Actually, these 4 categories of topic areas are consistent with the key principles and benefits in Alachua County's comprehensive plan website. For example, the land use and development standards can be linked with compact mixed-use development. And the economic opportunity and affordable housing is consistent with the housing, transportation, and economic opportunity. And there are multiple elements of the comprehensive plan proposed for amendment. Mainly include the revision of certain goals, objections, policies, maps, tables, and definitions to the plan for the period of 2019 to 2014. These elements include like future land use, transportation, mobility, housing, potable water, and sanitary sewer, economic, and so on. So I will give you some introduction about some key elements. The first one is transportation, mobility, and the capital improvement changes. So the amendments mainly include eliminate transportation concurrency, remove transportation backlog authorities, address electric vehicles, and transportation system safety, and update to transportation projects in capital improvements element and map series. So this figure on the right, these figures on the right shows the mobility plan roadway projects that has been constructed under construction, and also the bicycle and the pedestrian projects that have been constructed under construction. So for the future land use element amendments, it includes multiple amendments. For example, the streamline policies for specific activity centers by eliminating particular requirements that are now addressed by general design policies and the land development regulations. and also clarification and update terminology relating to commercial, office, and industrial future land use categories. And also updates to future land use map for the period of 2019 to 2014, as well as the wetlands and the floodplain maps, and also various transportation maps. So these two figures show the future land use map in 2013 in Alachua County, and also the wetlands and the floodplains. So these two maps need to be updated to the period of 2019 to 2014. For the housing element, proposed amendments, it includes preserve and extend affordable housing stock. So mainly it includes about affordable housing, and also improve, maintain public housing, protect housing opportunities affordable to low and extremely low income households dispersed throughout the community, and identify strategies for affordable rental housing for very low and extremely low income households. So this figure on the right shows the percentage of households paying 500 or less monthly for housing cost. So this figure is derived from the Alachua County Affordable Housing Workshop report. For the conservation and open space element, proposed amendments, it includes mainly includes increase outstanding Florida water buffer from 150 feet average, 100 feet medium to 250 average and 100 feet medium. And also update basin map action plans and minimum flow and level language, and also adopt outstanding Florida priority focus area maps and associated policies, and so on. So this figure, actually, you can see these figures are some designed ecological, protected ecological areas, and some focused area maps for the protection. And for the economic element proposed amendments, it mainly includes eliminating disparities identified in the Bieber racial inequality report. For example, it drafted amendments to the economic element focus on existing objectives and policies, but more directly to achieving equity and eliminating disparities identified in the Bieber racial inequality report. And also, the proposed amendments reference the 2018 Bieber report as a benchmark for measuring progress or achieving equity and eliminating disparities. So the proposed change from the amendments transferred for state review include following elements like economic elements, energy elements, community health elements, conservation and open space elements, and recreation improvements, housing elements. For other organizations involved in the planning process, it's mainly the local planning agency, and also the Florida Department Economic Opportunities and other state level agencies like FDOT, FWC, FDEP, and NCF, RPC. So for the local planning agency, it involved in the planning process. So it's the planning planning officials involved in the this planning process. So the The LPA is organized by the Planning and Zoning Board and authorized by City Commission. It's an advisory board consisting of 6 members, with 5 voting members and 1 non-voting members. The LPA has a role to make recommendations to the County Commission for updates to the comprehensive plan, review and make a recommendation on rezoning, special use permits, and special exceptions and land development regulations upon the request of Board of County Commissioners. And also there is some public and private involvement through the LPA and local planning agency and the Board of County Commissioners public workshops. So this figure shows an example of LPA workshop. So the update of comprehensive plan for the period of 2009 to 2014 is based on the existing comprehensive plan of 2011 to 2013, which was adopted in 2011. And you can find the report on the comprehensive plan through the source below. There are lots of constraints on the planning process. For example, the proposed amendments must be transferred to state review at its public hearing. And FDOE will notify the county whether the adopted amendments package is complete within 5 days. And if complete, FDOE DEO has 45 days to determine if the plan amendments follow the County Planning Act. And if adopted by County Commission, plan amendments must be transferred to FDOE and other agencies within 10 working days. And so a petition for the administrative challenge might be filed by an affected person within 30 days after the county adopts the plan amendments. And also, the plan amendments will go in effective upon FDOE's issuance of a notice of intent to file the plan amendments in accordance with the Community Planning Act. There are some key events and timeline for the planning process. On the March 2018, the notification to FDOE of necessary plan updates, and on July 25th, 2019, the board voted to transmit the proposed amendments to state and other agencies for review and comment. And on August 21st, 2019, FDO issued a letter with identified no objections, recommendations, or comments on the proposed amendments. And letters from other agencies also indicated no comments on the proposed amendments. And the public hearing or adoption of plan amendments must be held within 180 days of receipt of FDO comment letter. And then the plan was adopted in December 2019. So the post-planning status of implementation, as I said, it has been adopted in December 2019, and the plan was estimated to become effective around mid-January 2020. Also, there are some ethical issues involved in this planning process. The ethical issue I choose is land use planning. So land use planning is to describe the regulation of land development in an effective and ethical way. So there are some laws regulated land use and zoning, including the Local Government Comprehensive Plan and the Land Development Regulation Act in Florida statutes. Therefore, all the rezoning and large-scale amendments to the comprehensive plan must first go through the public hearing process, and any adversely affected property owner might testify with his or her objections to any proposed changes in land use. And also, the state could deny or approve the amendments, and it could go for appeal to the state court. So in this case, the Board of County Commissioner in Alachua was to update their comprehensive plan for the period 2019 to 2014. So they must transmit the proposed amendments to the state for review. And a public hearing was held for consideration of ordinance to adopt the proposed plan in accordance with the Florida statutes. And the result is no objections, recommendations, or comments on the proposed amendments. So the updated comprehensive plan could be adopted after the public hearing of Alachua County. And finally, so there are some conclusions from this case planning process. First, it helped me understand the process of evaluation, appraisal, and update of comprehensive plan. And also it helped me accumulate knowledge of goals, objectives, policy map tables, and the definitions. All these elements, all these kinds of elements in a comprehensive plan. And also it gave me better knowledge about ethical issues in comprehensive planning, and help me gain knowledge about the limits of Board of County Commissioner, local planning agency, and also procedure requirement for updating comprehensive plan. So finally, there is a list of references for this case study, and for reference for each figure, I put the link under each figure. So thank you.